Hi there, signs of Libra. This is Kim. So sorry that your video it's weird what happened to it. Something happened to it. Cancers ended up getting put into your place. I don't know why, but listen, yours was about a gift of some sort and a reason to celebrate, but we're going to do it all over. So let's see here. Kipper deck for Libra, next 48 hour. Give us some messages for Libra. Yeah, asking your spirit team to join. Let's see what we have. Oh, I have the Crossroads and the Lovers card. Let's see what else comes out with that. So you could be at a crossroads. You definitely could be pulling in someone who's like a soulmate meant to be here. Oh, maybe they're going to be at work. Or maybe you're at a crossroads regarding your occupation. Or perhaps meeting this lovers person at work. Finding a job. If some of you are worried about finding a job, there's that energy of finding a job too. Or some kind of offer coming in. So for some, this is love. For some, this is just like a soulmate that you were meant to meet at your occupation, whatever that is. All right. So interesting. Let's see. Calling in soulmate energy. Got a little bit of love and we got a little bit of money. Occupation. Occupation. Lovers. Okay, this is Rider-Waite Tarot, so I'm going to pull, just going to pull a Celtic cross, actually. Let's see what the issue is with this, with the Lovers card and the occupation. So for Libras, please give us messages here regarding lovers and regarding your occupation. Queen of Wands in the reverse means that you might have to put yourself out there first to get, noticed, hired, noticed, to date. This card's about, getting up the courage, the bravery, the confidence. Oh my. Hierophant in the reverse. What? Well, that definitely is something going on with work. Oh, wow. Whew, that's beautiful. Two for the outcome. Oh, my goodness. See? Beautiful. Okay, so it's your decision. That's the biggest message from this reading, is that there is something that's falling away. There is definitely not like ending, but there's a switching up of commitments. I'm wondering if this Hierophant. Well, okay, let me not get ahead of myself. Justice here is in the reverse in the past. So that usually has to do with something that is not clear for you to see, or something that just wasn't fair, wasn't something balanced, or wanting your justice still, some kind of injustice. And so that would be, you really not feeling like yourself. Justice in the reverse. Okay, so let's see what else we have, because you have a lot of like these traditional roles of doing things. They're flipped, they're reversed. So either something is just completely unorthodox, doing something a very different way, and I think that might be it, and you're definitely doing something on your own up until this future energy. And then you have wow, it's either practice is paid off or it is definitely like some kind of commitment. Tell me about injustice in the past energy. Tell me what this was about. Explorer of Cups. Oh, I don't know. I've got this stuff. It's like, hang on. This is wet. I want to get my cards wet. Too late. All right, so it is about an offer. Possibly somebody got an offer and maybe you were either supposed to receive it, or there was something that wasn't fair about something, like an offer that was supposed to be given to you. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups, Explorer of Cups, the Five of Wands. So there was competition. Now, this can also be like something that's proposed, like a proposal. It could be in love. It doesn't have to be, but in work, it could be like moving forward, getting an offer from work. There's a lot of competition here. The Five of Wands is indicating that it's kind of like a fight to the top. And there's something rather aggressive with this that I feel like wasn't fair. You either met that energy, fire with fire, or you decided I'm not going to fight for this or in this. It's something that's not fair. So it looks like maybe on a soul level that soul contracts have been changed, or that something has been changed. The challenge is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The challenge is to say, okay, Spirit, I want to be happy, or I want to feel, you know, fulfilled in what I do. I'm going to stop trying to control everything and let you take the reins. That's the challenge, is to be able to say, like, I know I really want to marry this person, but if it's ultimately, you know, Spirit knows best, not going to be what gets me to that point of happy or fulfillment, then being open to allowing things to change and move in the direction and just trust, because there's something that's not clicking with you very well. This can be also, it could be a power struggle at work, very specific. It could be a very specific feeling like there's a person at work that's making something harder for you. It could be competing for this like a manager's role, but there's an issue with the power not being used correctly, or it's just not working out. So there's a need to like stand up to this person or this situation and say, no, I deserve better. Alternately, if this is about a relationship that didn't work, then it could be coming out of that commitment. This could indicate a divorce. It could indicate the end of you trying to make it work with someone else because of what wasn't fair here in the past. And because at the heart of the matter, you feel like you've been doing things alone anyway, maybe even feeling like you've done everything all yourself. It keep feeling like somebody's taking credit for what you do, or you're trying to take credit for the work that you do. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. What is this that Libra's doing alone? High praises. Well, they probably won't tell me, but they'll tell you. This is about, okay, so this is a clear message that your heart knows the answer. Your heart is, there could be a chance that you're going out trying to get advice or counsel, and he's saying here that you're your best counsel. You're the one, you know, going within and you knowing the answers, just kind of like, because you already know them. You don't need the guidance for this decision. It feels like it's saying it is what the heart wants. So something about what the heart wants. Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, maybe Capricorn as a challenge. You have Virgo energy. You also have Aries energy in the environment. Tell me more about the crowning energy with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. A star in reverse. Yeah. So there's more possibilities of what you can do on your own or by yourself. There's something that the star in reverse is saying that if this was a disappointment, whatever, like work or a situation that just didn't work out, then this is about being open to the fact that there's many stars in the sky. There's many of these possibilities. So when it's in the reverse, sometimes I could feel like you feel blocked, like there, I don't know, there's not as many possibilities in the mind, just in the certain, in the feeling of whatever situation this is. So it could be feeling kind of really down or disappointed, right? How are you feeling? You're feeling like you, to me, the Ace of Swords in reverse is like you're feeling like you don't know the whole truth in a situation. Like you don't know everything. You don't know why necessarily. It feels like you don't know why a person's like acting the way that they are at work, or why there even is a power struggle of some sort. But I know that you don't feel like you're getting the whole truth, so you're wanting some more information. What's the Hierophant in the reverse here for Libra? About another Justice in the reverse. Justice in the reverse, the Seven of Wands in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, it's something that we just don't want to think about. And so therefore, sometimes we don't stand up and say something when we see an injustice, right? Because it's like, okay, I just saw that. Can I unsee that? Or I don't even want to think about this. But it's like, to me, it feels like it's wearing you thin to do that. You can't, I keep getting the message like you can't unsee something. Can't unsee something. And Spirit, are you saying that they should stand up to this energy, the Emperor in reverse? Are you saying that they should, what should they do with that energy? Sometimes this is noticing that something's being done really wrong, and needing to say something. It's the change. So it may be involved with like, it may be involved with really something that comes in kind of quick. Once you find, to me, these are the two swords here with that Two of Swords on the, there's some kind of information and there's a big decision that once you decide what you're wanting to, yes, stand up for, you're going to seize the day and things will start moving really quick. That's kind of what I'm getting there with the Explorer of Swords. Swift change, and it's regaining your focus. Tell me more about this Emperor in reverse. Tell me more about that. This could be also, for some, it could be like trying to make it work with some kind of father figure and it just not working. For whatever reason. Yeah. So you're taking the energy that that you've been putting into like your own authority and things, but it's taking the energy out from that situation. So it's like saying, look, I'm exhausted. I need a break. There's so much that I haven't said about how I really feel about this situation. But you know what? When I have the information, I'm going to go in, I'm going to seize the day, and I'm going to make a change. And stop giving energy to power struggles and to things like that. We could have Gemini energy. The Four of Wands, it's essentially you're getting to a goal. And when you look at your life of all of those milestones, you know, there could be marriage, for just one example though. So sometimes people look at it as the marriage or commitment card, but it's mainly about being very committed to something, possibly a talent, a skill that you could be more proficient in, and practicing till you get to that point. I'm getting like practice makes perfect, and something is gonna turn out beautifully here about how you met your goals and how you got there. And you're gonna be celebrating. I don't think you see that. I really don't. I don't think you see the celebration, because I feel like for right now, there's something about you really needing to get some rest. So tell me more about what kind of truth that Libra is looking for, or what is the information Libra needs to find? Tell me about the information Libra needs to find. What's the information Libra needs to find? The Six of Swords. Okay, so together you've got the 7 here, and all together you have the 8 of Swords, meaning that this situation is this with the Emperor in the reverse is making you feel restricted. It's making you feel like you can't leave, like you've got to be where you're stationed or where you're at. But this is saying that when you get this information with the 7 of Swords complete, is that there is some lying, there's some deception. And so therefore it gives you the information you needed to leave, to go to something better, or to go towards something better. So this is ultimately you yourself picking up and leaving. Now, the swords are, you know, a lot mental, but it's just like your thinking can get changed real quick once this information comes in. So it's kind of like there's some really juicy information coming in for you. So what's missing with the 10 of Cups? Like it's in the reverse. So there's a big awareness that you can make a big move, and then things still might not be exactly how you want them, or not everybody's going to be happy, or yeah, there's like, I hope that there's not always something else to achieve that. Like, I hope it's like the want, that constantly wanting for something else. I think that that's the fear. And I think the fear also is to make others unhappy with the decision. But well, there's the Emperor, but it is your decision. And you are being told to take authority, author your own authority, and lead the way. There's something about developing a strategy, a need to develop a strategy, and definitely don't put your energy into the things that aren't going towards a goal of whatever these unlimited possibilities are that something can work out, or the ways that something can work out. So ultimately, guys, you have the outcome is the 2 of Swords in the reverse with the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups being a wish granted, and it's also that like you will have the ability to get all you want, all that you wanted, all that you need, all that you want, and feeling really good and happy about that. This goes beyond being comfortable. So this is a really, really good sign. The 2 of Swords in the reverse is like, because there's going to be a decision that you will come upon that you can't postpone any longer. And it probably has to do with this Lover's energy. Like I say, this Lover's energy, and maybe a mix with occupation. On some of you all, that's not about occupation at all. Some of you all, it's absolutely just about leading towards this energy that you're wanting to commit to. So what about the decision then? Tell us about the Two of Swords in the reverse. Tell us about the Two of Swords in the reverse. Three of Pentacles, the World in reverse. The thing that you're closing up, or the chapter that you're closing up at this time, the reason you're closing it up is because you've been put in the position where you've had to do everything yourself, absolutely everything yourself. And so therefore, this next decision is going to be all up to you, but it's going to represent a completion to where you're not the only one doing everything all the time. Yeah. 10 of Wands in reverse. It's just another feeling of, and I feel like it's pointing to this Hierophant in reverse. There's some kind of commitment or contract, soul contract, where you're just throwing your hands in the air and saying, nope, I give up, or I'm going to quit on this because if I don't, I'm going to get completely burned out. And I think you would be doing what's correct for yourself. Guardian of Pentacles here on the bottom, or the role of being able to be the matriarch, the provider, the being able to handle a business, maybe even receiving money for that, delegating domestic duties and things like that. That being able to do it all without needing help of anybody else is there. So you have that, like you have spirit saying, yeah, you can do it all, but you don't want to be in a situation where somebody is abusing the fact that you can do it all. It doesn't mean that you have to do it all. All right. So that's what I've got. And also, let's see, let's get some oracle card for you. If you want a private reading, if you felt like it resonated and maybe you want something more private, my readings are affordable, so just hit me up. My email address can be found in the description box below. And as always, like, I really thank you for coming. I thank you for watching. I hope you come back. If you're been here a lot and you are familiar with my channel, then I'm so happy that you're in my tribe and that I'm in yours. And yeah. So, Oracle of Genetic Gifts. What else? What kind of gifts you got? I have clear audience, clear hearing. That's interesting. I've never had that. I think it's interesting that some people do have that clear audience where they actually hear things. Yeah, I've never had that, so I can't really tell you anything that I don't have anything in common with that card, but you may have, I have heard that with clear audience, like you may be hearing rings, like ringing in the ears, or you may pick up on some frequencies and vibrations. You may hear things that other people don't necessarily always hear, or they're not attuned to. Certain energies, even things like the electricity, like just being on, like a person could actually hear that. So yeah, there's something with that. I don't know. There's something with that. It looks like a wolf too on the card. So then you've got spiritual herbalist, spiritual healer, healing rituals, and ancient wisdom. Passed down probably in your DNA. Probably you are encoded with this beautiful information where spirit is like saying, if you want to know something or you want to get more knowledge or skills, it just by you trying to go learn about it, there could be a lot of downloads that just come in because it's already like in you. Like the information is like if you're interested in astrology or numerology and you've never looked at that stuff before, it might come to you so super easy. It might be because of it being in your DNA. Now, also this spiritual herbalist, I'm kind of feeling like this has to do with some maybe vitamins too. Experimenting with different vitamins, experimenting with different like homeopathic methods of doing things, of healing, an alternative to regular, medicine or something like that. So I have psychic detective, post-cognition, psychometry, telepathy, and dowsing. That's interesting. So that this would be a concern in the sense that if you didn't know that you had this ability, then you would have to know how to discern thoughts, right? So that would be interesting too. So that's what I've got for you, Libra. Sending you love and light. I'm sorry that that messed up with your reading, but I made it so right away, corrected that for you. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.